is going to be a set of 4 of our dusk-to-dawn light bulbs. You're getting 4 of these LED light bulbs. 800 lumens is what I would call bright for sure. This is going to work with any standard light socket. The install of this is simply just screwing in a light bulb. Your price on this is $22 and you're bringing home 4 of them. That means it's $5.50 each for every single light bulb, and they're long lasting as well. This was made available just this past March, at the end of March. Already 25-star reviews on this. V87622 is your item number to bring them at home. We're gonna welcome my good friend Amy D'Angelo with us with this bright idea. Amy, so nice to have you in the show.
Hi, my friend. It is so good to see you, and what a way to end the weekend with you and Brightliving. And that's what I love. You know, Brightliving has been at QVC for quite some time, and this might be my favorite bulb that we offer because it's a smart bulb, and we all love smart technology. There is a little sensor in here that knows when the sun goes down and when the sun comes up. You don't have to be home. You don't have to do anything. No pun intended. All you have to do is screw in the light bulb and turn on the switch. Leave that switch on. I actually have a piece of tape over mine so that no one turns it off by accident. But right now, if I shut off my lights, I'm sitting here basically in the dark, and you can see that my lamp came on next to me, and it did that automatically. But in the morning when the sun comes up and the lights are gonna come back on, you can see that this light turns off automatically. Justin, how many times have you and I left the studio at 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning? Or we have our firemen, our nurses, they work those odd hours, right? They work those odd hours. It's nice to know that you don't have to be home and you don't have to worry about it because you're no longer coming into a dark home. Because again, when that sun goes down, whether you're home or not, as long as that light switch is on, your lights will come on automatically and you never have to think about it again.
Amy, this is such a good idea. I'm thinking at my house specifically, my porch light that I have, and it's undercover, because I just want to be clear, these you can use indoor and outdoor, right? They're both?
Indoor and outdoor, yes.
Yeah,
in a
so
covered
indoor and
fixture, outdoor, you're perfect.
And so my covered porch that I have would be amazing to be able to use these in, because oftentimes I'll leave that switch on and I just kind of have that light on all the time. But as I've thought about it, when I go away and if I go on vacation, and sometimes that's for 10 or 12 days, I realize, you know what? Somebody may look at that and say, that light is on at those weird hours constantly. They may not be home. But when I have this, it simply is the sun that activates it going on and off. And I really like that it replicates as though I am home at the hours in which you would normally put those lights on and off. So I love that it does that for you. I also like that this is $5.50 each. It's a set of 4 that you're bringing home. You gave a great point, though. When I get home, sometimes it is very late at night. If I'm working until 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not getting home until close to 4 a.m. And the fact that I can be coming home in that really dark house but be welcomed by a warm or a cool light is amazing. Talk to us here about how we set them up. And by the way, I just want to separate these a little bit. There is no... Oh, okay. So there is the choice of the daylight or the soft light. So that is what you choose, right, Amy? Just daylight or soft light. I know here they look exactly the same. It simply is just the light color. So we're going to show you here on QVC.com rather what those daylight and soft lights are going to look like. But why would one person maybe choose one or the other? Can you explain that to us?
That's a great question. So the daylight is the brighter, whiter, crisper light. And that's the one, if you're looking at the TV on the left, and the one on the right is that dusk, is that soft light, that is that golden glow. And so my dad was an optometrist, and this was something that I was taught at a very young age. Anywhere that you are in a space where you need to see and you don't want to strain your eyes, let's say you are going to be reading, you know, or you want this at your front porch so that people can see those steps, you want that daylight. In my backyard where I want ambiance, I have that soft light because it's more of that golden glow. It's more of that ambiance that you want. But Justin, I have these indoors and outdoors. And what I love is that there's no special fixture. You can see I've got a lamp next to me. It doesn't matter if it's one of your fixtures that you already have. You don't need an electrician to come and put in anything special. You can put it in your already existing fixtures that you know and own and love. And you just have to decide if you want the soft light or the daylight, and to remember to leave that switch on. I use these indoor. You no longer have to set a timer. You no longer have to worry about the bulb being on at hours that you don't need it on. Why waste the electricity? Just put in something like this. And again, I'm going to turn my lights on, and you can see right here that this goes off automatically. So sun up, sun down, with the time changes and, you know, setting the clocks forward and setting the clocks back, you no longer have to worry about anything because these lights will come on automatically. So I've got in my foyer, I've got that soft light. And in my front porch, I've got the daylight, and the back porch, I've got my soft light.
I love the idea of mixing them up. Daylight, most popular right now in this show. 25-star reviews. Take a look and see what people say, but you don't need to worry about anything. There's no app that you need to hook this up to. You don't have to set a timer.
No.
You know what the timer is? It's the sun. You know what the install is? Screwing in a light bulb. That's it. And it's $5.50 each. $22 is your price, or an easy pay of $7.33. Indoor and outdoor. You can use it in both scenarios. And 800 lumens, Amy, that's a bright light, 800 lumens, isn't it?
That is very bright, and that's what I really love about
That's
these.
great.
Oh, and they're shatter resistant.
We love the shadow resistant part. Love you as well. Thanks for being in the show, Amy. So good to see you. Good night, my friend. Okay, earlier and very, very popular was the Halo, with 100 of these already out the door.